everybody. Boom, Shacka, Lacka. We are actually, well, hey, welcome back to the Space Tomatoes podcast.
Hey, everybody.
I'm one of your hosts. It's just us, you know us. I'm Havok, that's LX, or maybe he's over there. I don't know. It depends on where the video ends up. But he's over here somewhere. We're both here. I want to apologize for not getting an episode out, right? And we've had massive challenges with the service that we use that actually helps us to record this video and audio that then I take and edit and put together myself and publish, right? And LX would help, but right now there's some technical challenges with hardware, so he needs to upgrade and stuff like that. So, I'm not trying to make it like I'm the guy, right? It's not about that.
You are the guy.
Well, I am, but it's for reasons, right? But so the service we've been using is a service called Riverside.fm. And, for a while there, I had a lot of praise for this. I thought it was great service. But in the last, what's it been, couple months?
Yeah.
At least, we've just had issue after issue after issue that makes it difficult. I'm sure you've seen some of the videos where, the first 10 seconds, it's like, oh, when we are back to the tomatoes. And it doesn't sync up. That's not, everything else is synced, but that portion was out of sync. And then we ended up doing back-to-back days last weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And the amount of dropped sessions, my mic just stopped working, echoes in the studio, the recordings, etc. It just became unusable. So now we've moved to a service called Boomcaster, and so far in our testing, much better, reliable, stable, great platform. It doesn't have all the whiz-bang AI, features for editing, but at the end of the day, if I can't record successfully, no amount of feature-rich editing is going to be useful to me, right? And that's the unfortunate part, is we were unable to record successfully. And without the recordings, it doesn't matter. Nothing about it matters. So I spent probably 4 days trying to piece together a video that we did with a guest we had on. And we're going to have this guest back. And that was a great session, which is really kind of heartbreaking because, man, it was just such a good session with this gentleman. And I can't wait to have more conversations with him. So yeah, here we are.
Here we are. Yeah, no, the frustrating part is that we had some excellent conversation going, and you kept dropping off, and like you said, trying to piece that back together was just near impossible to get a flow. I mean, it makes it hard enough when you're having a conversation and, like people are dropping off and on the thing, it just kind of ruins the whole flow.
Yeah, and the video on this while we're live, the other service, while we were live, it would just go pixelated and you just... And I'm still here talking and everything's great. Oh, and by the way, you know what I mean? It just freeze or just go so pixelated you couldn't literally even tell who was on the other side, which is... You
try to ignore it as much as you can, but
it's insanely distracting. It's like...
very much.
Yeah, it's like hearing it, and then the echo problem, right? I mean, if you've ever gotten onto a call with someone and you hear the echo where you're hearing everything you say, you know exactly what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. It makes it very difficult to maintain a thought.
Oh, impossible. I mean, I guess you could practice at it. I'm obviously not good at it because I couldn't piece together 2 words while it's doing that.
Yeah, it's terrible. And I think like some, I want to say Korean or Japanese, might be Chinese, but some Asian country actually developed it's not a weapon, but it's like a passive weapon. Essentially, it's a gun that mirrors your voice back to you.
Really?
So if you pull the trigger, it does that to you. It puts a delay and mirrors it back to you, so it disrupts your thought. And it literally will disrupt thought and speech and everything else. It's insane. Yeah.
I bet.
And so we had to go through this, and it was not fun.
Yeah, hopefully we get the things back on track, and we can. We want to put at least something out saying, thanks for standing by for a little while. Sorry for not putting out the content, but we tried. We really did. Havok tried.
Yeah,
even a lot more than I did.
And I'll probably keep trying here and there to try and do it, but I just can't. At this point, I can't take. There's just so many different little teeny pieces that you have to display, and it's not in order. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And not only is it not in order, but while those pieces exist, they also exist for our guests, and they also exist for LX, and some of them have blank spots in them. And so trying to piece together all three people's speech in a pattern where there's blank spots, so there's no start reference, I'm not Joe professional editor, right? I'm sure a real editor could come in and probably figure this out and make it fine. I'm super noob. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
You're not a professional yet. You're working on it.
Well, I've gotten a lot of skills. The workflow's gotten a lot better, et cetera. But, at the end of the day, I'm not. It's not what I do for a living. And the people that do this for a living, they can work magic. If you've ever seen a movie, that's what they're doing.
They also get paid for it.
There is that. It would be a lot easier to focus my time on it if I didn't actually have to do something that actually paid my bills. So.
We'll get back on the schedule. The good news is we have a guest lined up, and thankfully he wasn't put off too much by it, and he's still willing to come on. We appreciate that. Do try it again. Yeah.
So hopefully, not next week, but the following week, we'll have something to put out for that. Mm-hmm. Which will be nice because it really was a really good, engaging conversation. A lot about technology and life in general. And, this is a very articulate and intelligent gentleman as well. So I think everyone will enjoy it. I know.
Even touched on war dragons too. Like if you're interested in that, because I know a lot of our early subscribers were interested in the War Dragons community, which we originated from, and that's how we all met. So we're not totally dismissing that part of our history or makeup, I guess.
The fact that we're actually doing this is a testament to War Dragons. We would not have ever met each other if it weren't for that game.
True enough.
So, here we are, primarily because that game existed. Doing this and doing it for you, for all of you, right? And for free. We just we kind of enjoy doing it, but hopefully we're bringing a little bit of joy and happiness to your life, or maybe we piss you off every once in a while. If we do, leave a thumbs down. If we brought you joy, leave us a thumbs up or put a comment in there. Join the Telegram group.
And we're still planning on doing the live stream, right?
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. What was it? October
4th, right?
4th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern.
There you go. I was going to look it up. Yeah.
October 4th. Is that right?
I think so. You better look it up. Give everybody.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah. You have a calendar?
Yes. October 4th. I do. October 4th.
Okay. See ya.
Yeah.
I was right.
I see it. I see it now. That's next weekend.
It is.
We better start pushing this as in promoting it, or we're going to do a live stream with nobody on it.
Uh-oh. We don't want to do that.
I don't know.
Well, if you're the one listener, I guess you're guaranteed to win something.
All the things, I guess. If we have 3 prizes, there's one listener. You get all 3. Aren't you lucky? Sly devil, you.
That'd be good.
Maybe we'll get that one person that joins, hoping that they get all 3.
I did that once. There was a War Dragons giveaway, and I'm the only one there. I think I got a poster or something.
Yeah, I did that on one of Peter's Twitch things.
Oh, okay.
And I think I won something, and I'm like, no, just give it to someone else.
That was nice of you.
I wasn't even playing at the time, and it was like
okay.
PAX or whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't use that. It doesn't do anything for me.
I wouldn't mind getting an old PG employee on here. Talk about stuff.
That would be awesome. We might be able to work something like that. I don't know. We can contact people and see. But I don't know. You know, I mean, they may be hesitant to do so.
I'm sure they would.
Legal pieces that exist or something. We wouldn't try and mess anyone up. We would be, honestly, look, for any guest that comes on that has any kind of concern, we are happy to edit things out. And if you need it, we will give you the option to review the video first and tell us if there's anything you want out of it.
Fair enough.
We'll take it out, you know, if it's that big of a concern of yours. But if you've been paying attention, I think this is going to be episode 24, maybe 23 or 24. Really? Yeah. And out of those, we've never, nor will we, I think intentionally ever put anyone in a tough situation. That's not what we're here for.
Yeah, we're not those guys.
No, we're not shock jocks.
Not yet.
Yeah, not ever. No, I don't want to do that. That's gross to me. It's kind of slimy.
But yeah, no, I was a little disappointed that the last couple didn't work out. But move in, move on, move up.
Yeah, it was. I was pretty bummed too, because at first it seemed like, okay, I can put this together, and then I put your stuff together, and that worked out. And
you were pretty optimistic in the beginning, and I was like, we'll see.
Yeah, and then I put most of Guy. I put most of
I don't think he's a secret. That's okay.
Bash.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Okay. Anyway, I put most of Bash's stuff together, but there's blanks, right? So it's like, okay, well, you know, the conversation is still going, but there's a blank in the video. It's just gone. And then I tried to start piecing mine together, and it is just like, I don't, there's tiny little segments that are in there, and it's trying to get them all relocated and moved around it's challenging.
That's,
you know, and I'm doing this all in my free time, right? So it's not, again, nobody's getting paid here. Nobody,
free.
You know, if anything, we are putting out money to make this happen, just because. So
just because
here we are. I guess we like
because
it.
we enjoy it. We enjoy this.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
we were just talking about, you know, like we get a little time to chat amongst ourselves and share our lives with other people for what that's worth. If you're interested in that kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's like one of those reality TV radio shows or something. It's like the real weirdos of.
Except it's real reality. States. It's not that scripted fake crap just for gaining views. We haven't reached that point yet. Maybe someday.
I don't think we're ever going to reach that point. I don't want to do that. And we aren't going to include, other than maybe an intro video, or which we have done. But you know, throughout our stuff, there is no part of it that's not genuine, right?
Yeah.
There's no AI content. There's no AI voiceover. There's no AI slop. Okay. This is just us talking. So welcome to the show. These are two live, actual, real human beings engaging in conversation, and we invite you every week to join along.
It's also easier to be genuine than to be a liar, because when you lie, you have to remember the lie, unless you don't want to sound like an idiot and start telling contradictory stories. So I just find it's easier to just tell the truth. You all right over there?
Good morning. Yeah,
all right.
I had my morning visit by my beautiful little Rottweiler puppy. She's
nice.
Such a cutie. Yeah, she's not a puppy, and she's, 9 years old or something, but she's still just, every morning she comes running downstairs, because I wake up before my wife, right? And she comes running downstairs, and I'm sitting in here doing work or whatever, and she comes up, and it's just kind of that momentary, like, oh, good morning, and rubs and body wiggles and tail wagging and panting and excitement and smiles, big smiles.
I miss that.
Yeah, I understand that very, very much. And so anyway, that's what just occurred. So apologies for the little disruption there, but that's a piece of my life that you got to be a part of.
Awesome.
Yeah, I thought so.
So we're going to be back on schedule for next week, right?
We will.
Okay. This is going to be a short little thing because I got a thing coming up here soon, and we just wanted to come on here and tell everybody what's going on and say hello and all that stuff.
Yeah, and again, big shout out to Boomcaster, our new service for hosting this stuff.
Not sponsored.
Recording. And yeah, we don't have a sponsor, so we are not worthy. You're not worthy. But hey, big shout out to these guys, because honestly, the one primary thing that you need to do and do well is capture high quality video and audio recordings. All the other stuff is neat, but it's fluff. If that recording isn't stable and reliable, it doesn't matter how much whiz bang you put in there. So apologies for the disruption, everyone, but we're back and we're on a new service, and this one is looking just sweet. I love it.
I can't wait to see the finished product, see how much, if I notice any difference in it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we'll notice a huge difference, but what I will tell you is when I pulled it, the test we did into Premiere, it lined up. There was no sync. I didn't have anomalies or weirdness. It was just there. I was like, this is nice.
Well, hopefully the sync issue is resolved, because like for my wife, that's one thing she just can't stand. If she starts like a movie or something on Netflix and the mouth is not moving to the words, she's over it. She's like, that's it. I can't watch it. I'm done.
Same. Unwatchable. It literally just unwatchable. Period.
So I did notice that the last couple episodes she was kind of messing around on her iPad while listening. So like she didn't have to watch, I guess.
Probably.
But she likes to listen to it.
Yeah, and keep in mind, we are on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podcast Addict, Podbean as well. So if your gig is, I just want to listen to stuff, you can pull up one of these things, and if you have a service you prefer, let us know. We'll consider adding it on. But as far as it goes, if you're an audio only listener, you don't have to watch our videos. Nobody needs you looking at our beautiful, sexy mugs, So there you are. Anyway, thank you all for coming. We appreciate you. We're glad you gave us a little bit of your time. Well, I've already said where you can find us. We got a new service. I'm excited, jazzed.
Me too.
It's pretty cool. So we'll see you next time. And remember, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this or listening, have an amazing day.
See you, everybody.